so much to say, but I gotta keep it short, right? Obviously.
Yeah,
one main thing on my mind is this is gonna be the main topic. But first, I want to thank everyone for coming out on Sunday. I know it was like really short notice, but it really meant a lot to me. You guys might have noticed it's a big deal for me. Sidewalk efforts, my years is like crazy. And then to get about five more black belts in the first degree, so now I have 7 black belts in the junior, which is pretty cool. It's definitely a pretty amazing moment. It was really nice to share with everyone. So congratulations. I like to say this. I like to call them professor. But don't call me professor. I hate that. It feels good me calling them professor because I know how hard they work to get to it and I can see it. And don't get caught up in that professor name. It just really means teacher in Portuguese, right? So it's not like you think you're a professor. That's what I mean. But they work hard to get there, so I'm super proud. But the main thing I want to talk about was Saturday. So Saturday was a very disappointing day for the club, I thought. We had a tournament and we went out quite a few members. We had 6 people. And really wasn't a whole lot to be like super proud about at the end of that day there. I think one kid did pretty good, right? But overall, it was not a great feeling. And for me, it wasn't because you guys lost. It was more to see the disappointment in your face, right? And honestly, it hurts. I've done it a few times and it hurts every time. So it was really bugging me because I knew I had to say something, but I didn't know what I wanted to say. I just didn't know what to say. So I'm so used to losing by myself. I'm not used to like losing with you guys. So. But as a leader, I had to do something, and it's really been bugging me. And after the Cyborg seminar, I kind of came to me what I wanted to say. I tried it yesterday. I don't think it went as smooth as I wanted it to be, but today maybe it will be a little better. Maybe it doesn't work. Who knows, right? But I wanted to like kind of share something with you guys that means a lot to me. So these won't mean much to you. They're just medals, right? But like, so this is like something I want to kind of like pass around. But mainly, if you look at the dates, this is important. So. You notice I had like a nice little wall there where I showed like all my glory time, all the medals I won. And these aren't even big medals to give you an idea. Like they are black belt, but they're old people black belts. So like Master 2, Master 3, right? So they're not that big of a deal. But to me, they're a really big deal. And I'll tell you why. Because like, if you look at the first gold medal, that year is 2019. Okay. For a long time, I wasn't proud of these things. Like, these are just the ones I kept. I have so many. Like I have so many. These are just the IBJJF ones. And which is pretty cool, actually. I looked it up yesterday. The first time I competed IBJJF was in 2011. And I lost every year. And I went down there every year. I lost. You know, maybe won a match or 2, lost. You know, and this is the first one I have, you know, which I only kept because I thought it was cool. This IBJJF one. But I never wanted to display it. But I think now I need to display it because you guys need to see it's a process. Right? Just like you did to, it's not like something you go and you win everything right away. I honestly, like, I compete a lot, and I've won some cool things, and they're awesome. But I've lost a lot more. So one thing, like, I was thinking about how I can say this, like, I have 8 medals that mean a little bit to me, right? And I have a whole bunch, you know, that I actually threw away. I have a whole bunch I really threw away, not lying. On the old side, we had a whole gym covered in old medals, and a lot of me Scots and a couple of the students. But when we moved here, I just threw them away. It didn't mean anything. But what I don't have that I'm super proud about is I don't have a garbage bag full of regrets. I really don't. My whole jiu-jitsu career, I didn't hit what I wanted to hit. The World Masters was my big goal. I never hit that. But I didn't regret anything because I did it all, right? I really did. I tried my hardest. I went to every single tournament. I paid to do it. I lost. I came back. You know, everyone's like, why are you doing this? And I could have, I could have quit like whenever, right? But then I would have been a black belt. I would have been here. So for a long time, I chased these medals and I forgot what it was all about. And they're cool. They're important. It's more important the journey, right? So I feel like people are like, all you guys, I don't want you to quit. I don't want you to like, you know, jiu-jitsu's done so much for me. You can see, I don't want you to quit just because you're competitive with other people, right? Like, it's a long, long process. It really is. I probably, like, if I had to count, I lie all the time, it's anywhere from 100 to 200 matches. Like, it really is. And I probably have way more losses than wins. But no one talks about that. They only remember, you know, the good things about it. So I just thought it was important because I know the morale is down, and I hate seeing everyone's faces like that. And, you know, it's important, right? To keep chasing after it, and even if you have some setbacks, right? Just keep going, right? So that's all I'm trying to say. I'm proud of everyone that competed out there on Saturday, and I take these losses personally with you guys. Like I do. I go home and I try to figure out what I did wrong as a coach or what I could do better. And yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. And some of the students, like Glenn, that's one thing he says he looked up to me for a third black belt. Was because he says I lost every year and I kept going. And I'm not kidding. Like these are like the few medals. Like I did 3 or 4 tournaments a year from blue belt all the way to black belt. like in the IBJJF. I'm serious. I watch them every single year. A lot of these medals, I didn't even win them actually. I just got it because I showed up. You know, I got third place and I showed up. So that's why those ones mean so much to me. It's not because it's a gold medal, it's because I didn't give up and I got it eventually, right? So, yeah, you know, Jimmy, you know, Rinaldi, the kids that competed yesterday, just keep going. You know, no one's gonna remember those ones or the ones you lost. Just they're only gonna remember the ones that matter, right? So that's just my thinking. Okay. So sorry if I teared up a little bit, but a little emotional just with everything that happened on Sunday. It's like a full circle for me because I really sat back and I realized like how hard jiu-jitsu is. You know, and I did it. I got a black belt. It's not over yet, but I did. I got a black belt. I got gym. I had cyborg in my gym. I gave out 7 black belts, and I want to give out many more black belts. So I just want to try to like motivate you a little bit, not by like saying I'm great, just motivate you by seeing my shortcomings and what it took me to get to where I am, where I feel confident finally. I questioned myself at every single belt until I got my first win at the World Masters. And I was like, I'm better than one black belt in the world. One black belt. I beat that one guy. And that's so funny. I was talking about yesterday. When they raised my hand, the guy barely even touched my hand. It shot through the roof, man. Like I lifted up so high, and I was like, I felt so good. It was like amazing, right? But you know, it was because all the setbacks before me. So that's all I want to share with you today. And sorry if it didn't mean anything to you, but to me it means something, and I hope it means something to you. Okay?
Thank you, Mike.
Yeah. So that's all I have to say.
Thank you, Mike.